Yo, what's up, my peoples? Welcome to ADG, Rap Sports Games Network. A warning. Yeah, I know I've been doing warnings in like all my videos when I get commentary because what is happening over the last couple weeks, and the only reason I bring this up once again, for people to understand what's going on with the content, why certain videos aren't being made, why my upload is a certain way, while I'm not doing commentary. So here we go. So my nerves have been really bad lately, and it's still been pretty bad. So, and in fact, I just got my voice back like just now, so I may be a little jittery. So, um, so what is going down in this video? We're gonna talk about WWE 2K25, starting this week. In the WWE 2K24 MyFaction videos, we're gonna be talking about WWE 2K25 MyFaction while going through the logins and some of the things that will be doing for videos. If I feel the need to, will be that. Because outside of that, if this is what they're gonna be giving us, and no big offense to 2K, because they have done a good amount of, I say overall they did a good job with this year providing something different. I do not like the pricing. That is the thing that left a bad taste in my mouth. Personas wasn't achievable like we thought they would be, but hopefully they'll get it right this time around with WWE 2K25. My faction isn't the reason I buy the game anyway. I buy the game to have great matches, play universe mode, to have WWE experiences because I'm a WWE fan. That's why I buy it, and overall they do a good job with that. Okay, so this feature though does need work on. So this week, a total of 1,100 MFP. You can gain that MFP on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Monday, Thursday, and Saturday will give you a chance to get 3 faction tickets. If you mean you got hundreds, because you've been playing since day one and being in events. And silver side plates, which should be better side plates than that. But then the Superstar Series 2 pack. I think also they realize if you get a dupe out of the Superstar Series 2 pack, it's not going to give you too much MFP. And I think they're trying to keep you kind of in a box where you're still not gaining too much MFP for those that are trying to get those personas still. All right, weekly towers. And that's what I'm wondering too. What is this game gonna do? Oh, Winter Warriors pack. We see we're going back again for week 54. You get, but the Winter Warriors packs are kind of stacked, so I kind of like those in a way. I liked that pack. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay, and I got good pulls out of it. So to be able to complete that set, we're gonna take a look at that in a second after we go to the tower. I'm gonna talk about the Winter Warriors set and if they had any good unlockables for it. But one-on-one match first with Kane. We're on Smackdown. Little throwback Kane. He's a legend, so him being on Smackdown. Oh, then we got the Undertaker one-on-one. So they're bringing back the BOD, the Brother Destruction. You got the 2-on-2 match for match 3. Tiffany Stratton and Nikita Lyons. And I like the tag matches because, you know, you can get better MFP and faster form. It's a little bit more freer, you know. Roddy Piper, Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. Little fantasy here. That's fantasy too. Nikita is not on Smackdown, but if she was to get drafted, she probably would be on Smackdown. Roddy Piper, Sami Zayn, those pink diamonds in triple threat. But then you got the Hell in a Cell Fatal 4-Way match. Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels 05, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's a lot of legendary stuff going on this week in this Smackdown event. It's not a theme Smackdown roster per se, but I see a theme of legends outside of this one. Out of legends and big stars outside of this one. That's the questionable one. So I'm going to give it a C- on the theme. As far as the completion war, we're going to talk about that now. The Winter Warriors pack. We're going to go to the headquarters to look at the collection real quick. We're going to slide on down to Winter Warriors. All right, see, I got 2 out of 10 of that. So you could, if you're collecting and you've been collecting and trying to get the Ultimate Warrior, it's probably a pretty decent Ultimate Warrior in there. Lex, Montez, Grey Muda, Blair Davenport, and Kyrie Sane. These are pink diamonds, so you could, and Galaxy Open. So some good cards in this set. The Carlito I still use a lot. He's my best Carlito. A good Chelsea Green. Some decent players here. Nathan Frazier, if you're Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier is the truth though, by the way. Terry Funk, DDP. So you got some DLC characters in this. The Winter Warriors set is a decent set to have. For those who aren't going to be jumping on 2K25 right away and still playing Proving Grounds, I would say those would be great additions. So for the prize, I'll bump it up to a C+ tower this week. It's decent. Some may have already collected them all. They're gonna be like, oh no, that's terrible, but it is what it is. So moving on, I'm gonna check Faction Wars, but I doubt, like I said, at this state of the game, we're not gonna get anything else from Faction Wars. Someone asked a question on one of the videos about, I forgot who did it, but they was asking about Asuka, the demastered card for Asuka. They said they could not get Asuka. They said that she's not showing up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I haven't bought her. I just haven't. I wasn't that interested in the personas of the demastered cards that much, even though I went through all that trouble to get Raquel this week. But and I do love me some Asuka. Maybe I should have went for that, man. Maybe I need to look into that. But anyway, 86 Amethyst, not a bad card. You should be able to find her. She is the tap squad. Usually if you play with the females, now this is what I'm saying here. You see how this thing's got stages 3 out of 5? Make sure you're playing the entire stages, okay? Because when you get to the end, and I know this is, so a lot of people already know this, but maybe this guy doesn't know it, so maybe some other people don't know. You see it says stage 3? Make sure you're playing all the stages out. Do not just exit out after. And I can see people making this a mistake. Like after you defeat the end team and it starts over, it's starting over because you only completed the first stage. At the end of each one is a different team. You see right there, I'm on the road to taking on the Maestros. So you're gonna do 5 stages and then it'll tell you you completed it and you completed your run. Do not quit it until you complete your entire run. Okay. All right, so you see my run summary here. It tells me this run, why does it say 0? I'm sure it had, you know, how many match nodes, the choice nodes, the rewards, the mystery nodes, and it says the current team. So you got to keep playing all the stages. And if you're playing with your women before you get to that final stage, I'm telling you, you are going to probably take on the tap pals. I think you're quitting too soon, my dude. Hopefully that helps. All right, so moving on. I know I've already talked 8 minutes here and I'm a little slow. I did say that from time to time I will be doing a little bit more, you know, different things because we don't have much really to talk about. Let's go to the live events. And I think this is the way it's going to be now. We're at the end of the road, okay? So the best thing to do right now for the series of This Week in WWE 2K24 MyFaction is to talk, like I said, about WWE 2K25. And also talk about whatever little events come up. You see these Hall of Fame events, these are their way of saying goodbye. They even trying to give away certain things. Now, I still don't know I will pull off that money, even though I'm close. Like I could probably get that Triple H. I think it's like 1500, 1600 BC. But I would spend $5. And to me, every little dollar matters in my life. I'm sorry. That $5 could go toward my Bloodline edition of the game. So I would like that persona, but I don't have to have it in the game. Especially it's a Mattel thing. I've talked about how I feel about the Mattel things. Like they're cool for certain people, but for me, I mean, it's not a must-have thing where I'm just gonna drop a bunch of money. So down here you can see more Hall of Fame stuff is dropped with the Roddy. You can get Rapture Rick Rude. You need the CM Punk Eras card though. You're gonna need Braden the Dark for this one with the Dude Love card. So you have 11 days. These are the ones, and this is what's gonna we're gonna get. And they're not even telling us about upcoming live events. They're just gonna give us this probably to the end of time. Basically, that's gonna be it. They got the pre-order thing up. They had a map the other day, but now I don't see a map up here. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We're pretty much in game, fellas. So I mean, it's not like there still ain't a good fit to do. I mean, you can play Faction Wars, unlock everybody, and I'm sure some people haven't unlocked everything in Faction Wars. Some people are like me, they haven't done everything in Proving Grounds. And see, that's something else I'll probably be sharing. You've seen I've been sharing it on Friday. I've been doing gameplay instead of actually talking about what's going on. I've been doing gameplay, occasionally talk, occasionally tips, ideas to get through certain things, stuff like that. I've been opening these packs and I ain't been getting anything out of these. I haven't been getting anything out of the packs, but hopefully with this tag team chaos that I'm going to be doing soon, that's going to be fun, and I'll be able to get something out of that. And it should be easier to go through, because if I play on Legendary, I can just, taunt, change the guy on the apron, taunt, and get it done. I think that's why they got rid of the other Faction Wars to begin with. But with the new thing, the World Tour, I think it's going to be similar to this. I just think graphically it's going to be different. And I can't wait to see a little bit more about that in the upcoming weeks. And I'm sure I'm going to talk about it here on This Week in WWE 2K24 MyFaction. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize that the video was late, but there, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, like they tell me, they watch my video like a podcast. They watch it when they're playing my faction, and I appreciate you guys for doing so. And it's just, like a complimentary kind of podcast to, relate and get interested in what they're doing while they're grinding. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. Appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. I know I don't always do what I need to do. And the one other thing I want to mention before I go, I want to give a shout out to Nemesis of Crocs. Nemesis of Crocs, she's a drag cosplayer who plays WWE 2K and other games. She got known doing a good bit of WWE 2K 24 coverage and 23 coverage for women, bouncing for things for the women's division. And there's a point to this story, I'm gonna get to it, because it's about basically like when you're small time or whatever. And she's not small time, but she's thinking like she's small time because I think she didn't get an invite, and she wondering what's going on for her invites and stuff when it comes to WWE 2K25. She was invited last year, but then this year she hasn't heard anything and no one's returned. And I'm just like, yo, be glad that you probably are glad. I'm sure she is glad that she had this moment, but now she can't. I don't know what it's like to be there and then 1 minute not be. Be there one time and then the next time you're not. I'm sure that hurts. But you can rejoice in the fact that you have been listening to, and the community is still listening to you. And that really is the joy that I look at when I'm doing what I'm doing, is the fact, no, I never got sent to a 2K thing or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that I know people in the community know me. I have people in the community that are some big people, like what's the fattest? Well, excuse me, what's the fattest? Like I said, I have problems with her. What's the status? Phenom. Ema Hubbard. I have so many people in the community. Visceralist, they follow me back. WWE Games follow me back. And just knowing that I am listened to and I am known. Conrad, both Conrads from EPW, and just the wrestling shoot follows me. So it lets me know that, even though there's some people in the community that try to pretend that I don't exist, or I like my words don't exist, that it's just really just a popularity thing. People are listening to me and people respect my opinions. And if you made it that far, I'm pretty sure you have a ton as well rocking with you on the road to whatever you're trying to accomplish. Just stay in there, keep enjoying covering the games and talking about the games, playing the games. And that's what I'm gonna do. If I stay like this, if I don't gain any more subscribers, if I never make it to a 2K event, it's all good. I mean, you're living a life in a way, just through YouTube. If YouTube is paying you, if Twitch is paying you, and you're talking about the things that you love, you're living a life. Even if you're not getting rich off of it, like I'm not getting rich off of it, but every now and then it allows me to pay for my hobby or buy something and cash in on something, or to do something that maybe I wouldn't have been able to done if I didn't have the platform. So be glad that you have a platform of any kind. And that can go for anyone else out there that are struggling. You got 100 subscribers, you got 10, okay? Just enjoy what you got, man. With that being said, I just did a lengthy thing on something that's not even related to WWE 2K24 or WWE 2K25. I just sometimes I want to talk and inspire. I'm not just on YouTube to play games. I'm on YouTube to inspire, to help people as well, because sometimes when I'm down and out, hearing people on YouTube that I love and that I respect, that are gamers like me, that are whatever we have in common, and to hear them say certain things inspires me to keep going. So with that being said, just trying to make the world a better place, baby. I'll see you guys next show in this video. I'm out of here. Peace. Yeah, a nice and slow one. And quiet.